After 15 years of grandeur and drama, the curtains are finally closing on Downton Abbey, but not before one last bow. Julian Fellowes, the mastermind behind the iconic series, has spent over a decade weaving the lives of aristocrats and servants into a tapestry of British history. Yet even he admits, in a recent interview with the Associated Press, that saying goodbye feels bittersweet. "It's been a huge chunk of my life," he says. "And when I die, I think it'll probably be the only jog anyone remembers. But I hope it's been happy." With Downton Abbey, the grand finale hitting theaters nationwide, the creators are finally putting down their quills and calling it quits. But here's where it gets tricky. How do you wrap up a story that spans 6 seasons, 3 films, and a cast of characters as beloved as Violet Crawley, Lord Grantham, and the ever-loyal Mr. Carson? And this is the part most people miss. This isn't just a finale. It's a farewell to an era. An unlikely triumph. When Downton Abbey first aired, it was far from a sure thing. Conceived as a loose spin-off of Gosford Park, the show seemed like a niche period drama in an era dominated by gritty anti-heroes and dark tales. Yet audiences flocked to the Crawley family's trials and triumphs, turning the series into a global phenomenon. By the time the first 2 films were released, in 2019 and 2022, they'd raked in over $287 million worldwide. "None of us knew it was going to be a success," admits Hugh Bonneville, who brought Lord Grantham to life. Gareth Neame even said it wouldn't last beyond 7 episodes. But the more episodes aired, the more the Downton universe became a comforting constant. A place where viewers could watch marriages, money, and mortality play out with equal parts elegance and heart. "We see the Crawleys as a reflection of our own families," says producer Gareth Neame. "Their joys, their struggles, it's something people cling to in uncertain times. Herding cats and negotiating miracles. Bringing the Downton crew back for films was no small feat." Neame recalls the logistical nightmare of rounding up over 20 actors for each movie. "I said it was like herding cats," Bonneville laughs. "He'll never get us together again." But he did. 3 times. Negotiations were grueling, but the cast's mutual respect and love for the project kept them united. "Everyone wanted to give it a proper conclusion," Neame insists. The final film, in particular, demanded a delicate balance, honoring Maggie Smith's legendary Dowager Countess while moving forward without her. Smith's character, a sharp-tongued matriarch who anchored the series from its debut, passed away in 2024, 2 years after her on-screen death. "She made that character iconic," Fellowes reflects. "I don't think I'll ever have another partnership like that. We weren't best friends, but we understood each other." Her absence left a void, but the film's return to Downton Hall, where Lord Grantham finally steps aside for Lady Mary, aims to fill it with closure. The final chapter. For now, while the grand finale declares itself the last film, the creators aren't ruling out future adventures. Fellowes jokes that he's been told there might be a crossover with his new series, The Gilded Age, but for now, the focus is on the ending. "If this is where it ends, I'm happy," says Neame. "We have a beginning, a middle, and an end. It stands for all time." And with streaming services introducing new fans, like the 16-year-old who recently told Bonneville she's obsessed with the show, Downton's legacy is far from over. "I'm very proud," Bonneville says, "to be part of something that helps people escape the horrors of day-to-day life. That's a gift." But here's the controversial twist. Should Downton Abbey have ended with the TV series, or do you think the films gave it the send-off it deserved? Some fans argue the story was perfect as is. Others believe it outlived its time. What's your take? Should every beloved story have a definitive end, or is it better to leave the door ajar for nostalgia-driven revivals? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's debate this one. After all, in the world of Downton, even the most polite conversations can spark the fiercest disagreements.